Hey YouTubers, right now I'm going to show you an important thing I think for all new Atari 2600 collectors to know. How to tell the difference between a light sixer and a heavy sixer. Or basically a heavy sixer from any other system for that matter. And I hope to clearly explain that to you. And also the related stuff that goes with the heavy sixer as well. Well, here is what a heavy sixer looks like. Boom, boom, yum, excuse the dirt. It has 6 switches, hence why it's called heavy sixer, and it's heavy. About almost twice as heavy as a regular Atari 2600 system. Also, I want you to look right here. Do you see this right here? This thick plastic. It's a U. They call it a U shape sometimes. And now I want to show you a light sixer. This is a light sixer. A lot lighter. Actually, maybe not that much lighter. But this is actually a modded light sixer. But because it's got these funky things right here instead of the actual thing, but it's still a light sixer. Look right here. Do you see the plastic? See that right there? Thick. Thin. With this little thing right here. Like that. Okay. There's some more stuff that you need to know about a heavy sixer. Turn it around. This right here is a good thing to see. 45055G. All heavy sixers, for the most part, except for the Taiwanese heavy sixers, have this number plus a letter. And also, if you look here, except for the Taiwanese heavy sixers, they all have Sunnyvale, California. Alright. Here is what the light sixer says. SN568422. Do you see how there's no letter? In fact, here's a 4 switcher too. Also, and it's a Vader one because it's all black. It's got 4 switches, and if you see, look again, the plastic is thin. You look on the back again. It has the number 830 blah 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 blah. Which is, again, it has no letter, like this does. There are only 1 million heavy sixers ever made for the Atari 2600 that were Atari made. There were also 500,000 Sears heavy sixers, or around there, basically. Now let's go on to other stuff. Let's look at the power supply. They actually had a different power supply as well for the heavy sixer. And here it is. It's gray. The regular power supply for all the other systems were black. So if you see a gray one, and it's for the Atari, then yeah, it's for the Atari 2600 heavy sixer. There is a little bit of difference. Some are gray with black right here, but as long as there's gray on it, then you know it's a power supply to the original heavy sixer. Alright, let's go on. Now let's go check out the joysticks. Yes, they even had different joysticks for the heavy sixer than other stuff. Let's see. Yeah, okay, I'll use this one. Here is a heavy sixer joystick. What makes this unique, you say? It looks like a regular joystick. Well, let's see. First, do you notice there's nothing that says top on it? My guess is eventually, after about a year or so, some people are like, how do I, which is up? Which is up? Well, they decided, okay, for the idiots out there, we'll just put top on there so that people can figure out which way to hold it. Whoa. So here, the original one does not have top. Also, there's the spring factor. Listen. Does this one have it? Do you hear that? Now listen to this. That's a little bit harder to tell. I think I have another one that's a little bit more pronounced. See how it goes deeper like that? A regular one, see, it doesn't go all the way in. But the heavy sixer goes all the way in. Alright, so that's how you can tell the difference between heavy sixer joystick and that. Next, to the paddles. There are heavy sixer paddles as well that you need to be aware of. The difference is this. They have Atari as the brand. All other paddles, let me get them. There. Let's see, where are they? All other paddles have this. Just paddle. That's just your regular paddle. But the heavy sixer paddles all have Atari branded on them. They're extremely hard to find, but they're not extremely valuable because people don't know the differences and they don't search it out. Okay, next. I don't have this, a heavy sixer driving paddle. This is just a regular paddle, but if this was a heavy sixer paddle, it would say Atari on it. This is extremely hard to get. Alright. Another thing I don't have is the heavy sixer box. But there's a way you can tell if it's a heavy sixer box for the system or not. Here is just a regular box. If you look here, you'll notice something. There's this kid, but right around here, there's a chess piece, a white knight chess piece. And if it has that, then is the box to the heavy sixer system. One day I hope to find a box to the heavy sixer system, but that's going to be pulling teeth to find something like that. So I hope this fully explains the differences between a heavy sixer and stuff that's not heavy sixer stuff. And have a good day. Bye-bye.